you are working with Mr. Bhansali for the first time. And I recently read an interview by Shekhar Suman where he said that, yes, Mr. Bhansali has, temperamental issues, but that's because he's a perfectionist. And were you intimidated by the idea of, working with a Mr. Bhansali?
He's just a perfectionist, I think, and he just wants everything to look not mediocre, but because whatever he does is nothing less than excellence. And he's somebody who's like respected all around the world for his brilliant creative mind, for his incisive advocacy and honesty to the craft, what he puts in. He'll expect his artists to give at least honesty on screen, So I enjoyed all sorts of roots of Mr. Bhansali. And he's somebody who's very expressive. If he doesn't like it, he doesn't like it. And if he likes it, he's very effusive with his praise, and he'll validate you with all, in front of people. So I have thoroughly enjoyed the experience, and I think I'm a confident person. I'm more confident after working with Sir, and surely a better performer.
I think perfectionist is a very basic word to use to describe Sanjay Leela Bhansali. It's what an outsider who has never worked with him and never been on his set and never seen the kind of director that he is would use that kind of word. Because I think what he is far more than that. He adapts to change very well. He keeps challenging himself to do different things. It's not all about being perfect. Because he looks for rawness, he looks for magic, he looks for spontaneity. And if he was a perfectionist, he would have not, if he was only a perfectionist, that he would not treat spontaneity and instinctiveness the way he does. He really appreciates those things. So he's not purely a perfectionist. He's a very hard-working man whose perseverance is unmatched. Therefore, when you have to give your 100% to match up to that level. And he expects that from the people around him. Because he is delivering his 100%. He is juicing his mind out of all the creative juices that he has. And when the person in front of him isn't giving that 100%, I think he will push you to give that 100%. So perfectionist, I think, is what everyone tries to box Sanjay Leela Bhansali into, but he's far more than that.
So basically, he can find perfection in imperfection.
First of all, to call someone temperamental is a very subjective opinion.
Absolutely.
You could call me temperamental. I could be on my period and actually be physically temperamental. And also, actors are very coddled. In a massive show, sometimes they don't want to act. In a long shot, a body double will be standing and giving cues. They don't want to give cues. They don't want to step in hot water. They don't want to do a take 99 times. These are literally things that are asked of an actor. Whether you're ill, whether it's raining, come hail, storm, whatever, you have to deliver because there's an entire bunch of 200 or 400 people waiting for you. A set has been made, a lighting team is standing there. I'm not saying one has to be inhuman, but it is literally the job.
Sure.
So I'm saying when I find people say these things, I think actors, really, like everyone's quite soft on them. And I'm an actor myself. I also produce now. But it's a very, it's quite a privileged job. Wherever we stand, someone comes and offers us a chair and water and something to drink. Are you feeling okay today? How's your health? Did you sleep well? Let them rest, let them sleep well. And I feel like, I do think that Mr. Bhansali has very high standards and there's a lot of money riding on his name and for the project. And I'd probably have the same high standards if I was a director because he is the captain of the ship. And at the same time, I find him to be very compassionate about your moods.
The way he treats a technician, an AD, even a spot boy from the camera team, the way he treats them also is with a lot of respect because behind the scenes, we don't acknowledge it. Like, she's right, we are a very privileged class on a set. If you walk onto a film set, you will see people from every aspect of life there. That 200 people encompass a very wide range of people. So it works out in a way where you don't realize lighting team people and art team people come 3 hours before we come to set up. They also dismantle everything and leave 2-3 hours after us. They sleep
first
for
to come, last to leave. I just...
So like that goes completely unacknowledged in most places, but in Sanjay Sir's set, and the reason why people are willing to put in, a shift is supposed to be 10 hours?
12
hours, and we even I've never seen teams do this outside other than for Sanjay. So extend 2 hours, 3 hours ahead of the shift time just because they'll do it out of the respect for him and how he treats them and what he's creating. And I think it's just an honor to work with Sanjay. So, and to boil him down to temperamental perfectionist, I think is a bit basic.